All right, 12, this one looks just awful, right? However, this one really is not too bad. And you guys will find out why here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and start solving. Remember, the main idea is to isolate this absolute value. We don't need to do anything inside that absolute value until we have isolated it. Or, in other words, put it on its own side of the equal sign, just like we would with a regular variable. So the first thing we're going to want to do on this one is to subtract 19 from both sides. So that gives us a bunch of garbage equals negative 26, but as part of that garbage we got that 13. We need to divide both sides by 13 in order to get rid of it. And this is what we have. We have all of this garbage equals negative 2. Now this is where the definition of an absolute value comes into play, because this, right, we're saying what values are negative 2 away from 0. And since it's more of a distance, right, we don't usually talk about distance in terms of negatives. For example, if you live to the south, would you say, I live 13 miles, I live negative 13 miles north of a city? Of course you wouldn't. People would look at you funny, they would laugh at you, and call you nerd, and other names, okay? So we don't usually talk about distance in terms of negatives. And that's the way this absolute value stuff is going to work. In other words, hopefully you guys remember this, but the absolute value is always a positive value. That's because it's a distance. So the actual answer to this one is just that there's no solution. I kind of crammed that in there.